Today in history. In 1972, the National Museum of Korea opened at Gyeongbok Palace.
Well, it is August 25th, and on a date like today, history was marked by many significant events, but we had to be very selective, though.
Yes, that's right. And one of them was the opening of the National Museum of Korea at Gyeongbok Palace in 1972, way back then, huh?
I know. So we're showing the picture of the National Museum of Korea at Gyeongbok Palace on 보이는 radio like that. When I first saw that picture, whoa, is that what it is? Really?
Yeah, right. Looks pretty cool, huh?
So modernized. 자, 1972년 오늘 국립중앙박물관이 경복궁으로 신축 이전 개관을 했는데 방금 보여드린 사진은 지금 용산에 있는 그 건물 사진을 보여드린 거고요. And it was the day when the museum finally took possession of its own building, the first time since it was officially inaugurated 27 years before.
The new location inside Gyeongbok Palace was a 14,000 square meter building designed as a replica of a National Treasure level wooden building by the Cultural Heritage Administration.
Another significant moment in 1972 was that the museum adopted its current name, 국립중앙박물관, or National Museum of Korea in English. Previously, it was known as 국립박물관 or simply National Museum.
Now, the National Museum of Korea didn't stay at the palace as it is currently located in Yongsan, and that was the photo that we were showing before.
That's
was from
right.
Yongsan, right?
Well, the museum is not only the center of Korea's history and culture, but it also holds tourist value. According to a recent survey, the National Museum of Korea was designated as one of the favorite attractions by many tourists.
So the museum holds a priceless collection of relics, including the gold crown from the 5th century Shilla dynasty. Wow, there it is on Poinan Radio. As well as the pensive Buddha, designated National Treasure number 83. And there's that picture on Poinan Radio as well.
So priceless.
Indeed.
And the museum also presents works of art from various parts of Asia that have been purchased by the museum over the years to improve the Asian galleries of the museum.
Yes, and this looks forward to further visitors' understanding of the diversity of Asian art and also to enhance the understanding of the distinct cultures of each region in Asia as well.
That's right. Have you been there?
Oh, yes, but it was many, many, many years ago. I think it was on a class trip, actually. Yes, we took our students there and spent some time. And yeah, you can really... It can take a long time to check out the whole place, right?
That's right.
We didn't have that many hours, but it was still a great, great learning experience.
It is a learning experience. And each time you visit this place, I mean, you have so much fun, so much to see, and it's so relaxing, actually.
So much to learn as well, right?
That's right. Okay, so that's it for Today in History.
That's going to do it for Today in History. More tomorrow from the past. And for now, let's say good morning to Greg.